welcome back. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day, doing fabulous, feeling fabulous, all of it. I am currently, I'm starting this off like a vlog, but it's not a vlog, it's a night routine. I'm so happy to be filming again, I have to say, but I also gotta be real. I need to chill out. I also gotta be really real with you guys, and that everyone says like, oh, you know, the morning routine is so important. That's a lie. I think your night routine is the most important thing, so that's why I'm filming it for you guys tonight, because my morning routine, that's a whole other day. But if you are anything like me and you are someone who works really hard, someone who has a lot of things going on, it's hard to turn off sometimes, and we cannot be our best selves unless we actually relax and don't feel bad about it. And that's why my night routine is 10 times more important than my morning routine, because my morning routine is for the future me, my night routine is for the current me. So we're gonna get into it today. I'm also starting a new series on my TikTok and YouTube shorts called 100 Days of Wellness. Starting, by the time this is up, it'll already be happening, but tomorrow is the first day. I decided to start this challenge, and you can skip to, I'll put it in the notes below if you don't want to hear my whole life story, but I had noticed that in my life I was feeling like I wanted like 3 months to just like turn off, not focus on anything but my health, because I was like, oh my god, I just feel like this is one area of my life that I always regress on, that I can never get right and I can never figure out. So I was like, oh wait, I do have control. I need to take responsibility for my life and for my health and my body, and I can't keep, you know, saying like, oh, I'm gonna work more or whatever, because at the end of the day, you can't outwork being like unhealthy. Like, there's no one there if you aren't there, you know? There's no goal to achieve if you are not healthy. So I think like I don't have any shame in it, because it's really hard to grow up healthy in this planet. So I just want to take you guys on the journey with me of figuring it out. I'm not going to do everything correctly. I'm not going to do everything perfectly. But for me, health and wellness looks like the following. Maybe I'll put it on screen here once I decide what the final like challenge is going to look like for me. But yeah, I'm excited. Just to give you an overview, is working out consistently, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day, walking 10,000 steps a day, which I already do pretty well, eating at home 80% of the time, which I don't do very well, drinking 3 liters of water, taking my supplements, and meditating and journaling every day. Those are all the things I know when I do, I feel my best. So it's just like, how consistent can I be for 100 days? So that being said, that's why I'm starting with my night routine. It is currently 6:30 p.m. So I finished work and I went on a walk, and I got back a little bit ago, and I just got started on my dinner. So let's go to the kitchen. So I'm making some chicken soup for dinner. It looks good. Yes, ma'am. Period. This is really lazy girl chicken soup. So what you do is you just get the mirepoix, like the pre-cut celery, onion, and carrot, and then you put that in a pot with some chicken broth and some chicken drumsticks. The reason I chose drumsticks is because they have bone in, and that's going to make the broth taste better, but also they're much cheaper. And so inflation, groceries, especially in New York, are truly killing people these days. And so the bone-in chicken thighs, like the organic ones, were like $13 for 2 pounds, and the chicken drumsticks were like $4 each. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and it's like probably just as healthy. It's like you're saving like 20 calories of fat. Like, it's really genuinely not that serious. So got that, and then that's just gonna sit there for an hour and a half. I typically do a little more sauteing and stuff, but I've never done it with drumsticks before, so that's what they said to do online. Oh, we didn't even talk about my braids. Yeah, I got braids yesterday. It's giving feeling myself. But nobody talks about these little things. Like, the curls are like only good for like 2 weeks, so this is gonna suck. But anyway, I'm about to now take a shower. So the way I like to do my evenings is I like to get the stuff out of the way at the beginning. So I got home from my walk and stuff like that. I sit down and make a to-do list for the following day, which I did earlier. I can actually take you through it if you want me to. we can chat about that. And then I shower while my dinner's cooking. I guess in today's case, usually I have it like pre-made, but I like to shower and do my skincare before I sit down and like have my meal and go to sleep. But anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about what I'm doing tomorrow so that you can see how my process works. So it's Tuesday and tomorrow is Wednesday, and so what I'm gonna do is quickly look at my email, and then I'm gonna add my to-dos into my Google Tasks list here. I have to respond to emails, I have to sign a contract, I have a meeting at 9 a.m. tomorrow, I need to review, I got a few brand deals in the email today, so I need to like add them to my calendar and stuff like that. And I'm also, because I am starting my 100 days of wellness tomorrow, I need to plan my workout and decide what I'm gonna do, and pack my gym bag and everything like that. So we know that, and also I need to check Slack and make sure that everything is posted on To Collective today and make sure that we are all good to go. So made all that, now I'm going to take a shower. Just got out of the shower, and guys, putting this robe on, I dried off before. I think some people who have bought it have said that they put it on right after the shower, and like that's cool, but I personally like to dry off first. But I just like, every time I put this on, I'm like, I can't believe I made this. Like, it's so soft, like it's literally exactly what I needed today. And I'm actually starting to understand, you guys said about how you want it longer. You like longer, like to your feet, and I understand that. I didn't want to do long in the beginning because I wanted it to be a little more seasonal. You could wear it whenever you wanted, but I get cold. I keep my apartment so cold, so like maybe I should have made it longer. Anyway, this is my braid shower cat. We are going to do our skincare now because I do skincare after I shower and before I eat dinner, and I recently shared that on my page on my Instagram stories, and a girl was like, you should always do your skincare after you eat. And I understand that. I'm sure, like, food on your face, sure, Jan. However, I'm doing what works for me, because one thing about me, after I eat dinner, like for me, sitting down to eat dinner is like a signal that my day is done to my body. So it's very hard for me to even get up and clean the kitchen, let alone do my full 5-step skincare routine in addition to brushing my teeth. Cause girl, no. So I always do mine before. Sometimes you win some and sometimes you lose some, period. This is Native deodorant. I switched to Native recently. It doesn't work as well as Dove, but at least it's not poisoning me, allegedly. Now, I still use the Dove, but I'm trying to use this on days when I know I'm going to be like working from home. Anyway, let's do skin. So we're going to start by toning. Miss Paula's Choice. And yeah, I'm keeping my bonnet on for these purposes simply because I don't want to get my hair in my face while I do this. Anyway, this is not an aesthetic like night routine video, honey. This is not. And like, I was feeling the pressure because I was watching an Aaliyah's Face vlog earlier, and I was like, maybe I need to just like make more aesthetically pleasing content. And then I was like, listen, it doesn't come naturally to me. I think that like for some people, being like a really incredibly like aesthetic person works for them, but I don't think it works for me personally. So yeah. Anyway, I just toned with Paula's Choice toner, and I'm going to do hyaluronic acid. This is a really cheap one. It's from Good Molecules. I talk about it all the time. I have for a long time. It's at Ulta. It's like $10 and so good. Hyaluronic acid is so important for moisturizing your face. And it's my like #1 thing I use. And then I have, let me show you guys. If you can see in my like cabinet, I have a Post-it note where I keep the different skincare things I do on each day. So for example, like retinol, I do retinol on Mondays and Thursdays. I do a dark spot treatment on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Like, I just want to have it for where I remember to do everything. So today is Tuesdays. I'm doing Faded from Topicals, which, speaking of topicals, the podcast episode this week, if you don't already listen to my podcast, Too Smart for This, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything, I interview incredible women, and this week we have the founder of Topicals on. So if you haven't already listened, go listen. It's my biggest, I don't know if it's my biggest interview to date, but it's the one I've been most excited about because I love the brand and they've done such a good job building. So, and she has a special surprise and announcement in it, so you should listen. So I did that. Now I am also doing a neck cream these days because I have like lines on my neck, and after Candace clowned Giselle on Real Housewives of Potomac for her neck, not today, neck, unfortunately I will be working on the lines. Yeah, so humiliating. But yeah, these are like genetic. They are not any sort of like tech neck. I've had them literally since I was a baby, so hate to see it, but gotta get that fixed. And then we'll do moisturizer. I've been addicted to Laneige Water Bank for a long time now, so I'm doing it at night. And then I switch up the moisturizer in the daytime. So yeah. And then it looks like I am breaking out. I'm getting a pimple right here, and that's a little disrespectful. Yeah, it is. And I was thinking maybe I should use this guy, my red light therapy. I really just do it on like right above the skin. I just do it on like the areas where I have dark spots, as I think that's what red light is supposed to help with. And like I'm just gonna do this like for the rest of the night until it's time for my immediate dinner. I'm also getting like these lines here, whatever. Also, I know guys, like there's so many conversations around right now about like, why are we so obsessed with beauty and appearances and women and that type of thing. Honestly, babes, it's like Daphne in The White Lotus. Some of us just accept that we'd rather not engage in the fuckery that we know is bound to happen. And we'd rather just, you know, take what we can and do what we have to do to make ourselves feel better about it. I like looking pretty, so I'm gonna rub this laser on my face for the rest of the night. Okay, that was literally so dramatic. So my food's gonna be ready in like 20-ish minutes. So now is when it's the moment, this is the make or break moment of the night routine, okay? This is when we truly prepare for tomorrow, all right? So we're gonna eat soon. I already have a recorded Real Housewives of Potomac to watch. However, I need to fully prep for tomorrow. So that means I'm gonna take a second look at my calendar. I'm gonna choose an outfit and lay it out. I'm gonna double check my workout, make sure like everything's packed and ready to go, and clean up as much as possible so in the morning there's no friction. Because I noticed like when I used to be someone who didn't clean up at night, like I would just really like veg out, have my dinner, brush my teeth, and go straight to bed and then wake up and do the kitchen in the morning. And I felt like doing the dishes helped me feel accomplished in the morning. But then I just started using it as like, oh, that would happen. So then I'd be like, oh, well, I need to wipe this down and then I need to vacuum this. So now, since that requires such little brain energy from me in the morning, I do it at night. And it was an annoying habit to develop, but I do it at night because the energy I have in the morning, happen to be a morning person. If you're a night person, flip it. But I happen to be a morning person, so having that in the morning, like now I get to use every inch of that energy towards things that like I need to prioritize as opposed to like cleaning up the kitchen, you know? So let's see, look at our calendar. I think I am going to be home tomorrow, but if I wanted to get dressed, I could go to Dumbo House. So let's see what we've got. Honestly, that made me just remember that I need to post another Revolve TikTok. It was due today. This tripod I've been using recently is not doing so hot. So if we do want to leave the house tomorrow, Alexa, what's the weather tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Los Angeles, You'll see mostly sunny.
Alexa, she still thinks we're in LA. Alexa, what's the weather in Brooklyn, New York tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Brooklyn, New York, there will be partly sunny weather, with a high of 39 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 30 degrees.
Period. Okay, so we will do... Is there anything I've been, like, wanting? This girl and some Zara jeans. Oh, Jeff hung those up, which he shouldn't have done. Okay, so we're choosing an outfit. We don't have to leave the house tomorrow. Like, if I want to just work from home all day, that's something I can do. But I'm doing this because I'm setting myself up as best I can, girl. No, this is a mess I need to clean up that I didn't clean up last night and threw everything in here. And we are gonna pick our workout clothes. We've got leggings already. I don't fold my workout clothes. I'm so sorry. It's a mess in there. So, laid out my clothes and now I'm packing my gym bag because I'm gonna try to go to the gym in the morning tomorrow, which is not common for me. I typically go in the evening time, but because I really want to prioritize my health, I'm trying to go in the mornings now, just seeing if it really works now. So I'm waking up at 5, trying to be at the gym by 6, and home by like 8, or home by 7:38. So yeah, I'm packing up. I'm just throwing in some clothes that I can put on after the gym because I'll go there in my clothes and then change. So that's all there. And then this is the little pouch I take pretty much everywhere. I take this to the office with me too just because it's good to have those little things you might need in there. And then also my, of course, flip-flops are in there. And this is the base sport duffel. I don't think they sell it anymore. And I actually don't really like it. I need a new gym bag, but this is what it is for now. So I've got that going, clothes are laid out, and now it's time to eat dinner. But before I eat dinner, I am going to like turn down the lights. So this is something to really help with your circadian rhythm. So if you are trying to become somebody who goes to bed on time, and if you have all your lights blasting at you like at the same time every day, especially, which we tend to do a lot when it comes to like winter time because it's daylight savings, so we always, you know, turn the lights on at like 4 p.m. But I like to turn mine down a few hours before bed, and it is 7:45 right now, and I want to be in bed by 9, so I am gonna like really start winding down now and might only even watch like half my TV show because my food just took longer than I thought it would to make. Okay guys, it is 8:30 now, and like I said, we're trying to be asleep in bed by 9, so now I like didn't watch the whole episode, and honestly, that's one of my big little hacks for getting better sleep is like, I feel like when I watch too much TV right before bed, I don't ever dream as well, like I have more intense dreams, so I like to switch to TV shows, or I'm sorry, I like to switch to books. So that was hard because I wanted to finish watching. I was also like watching TikToks, and I've been way over my TikTok limit today. Like, just to be honest, I didn't show you the clips of me like binging TikTok when I should have been like, I don't know, cleaning my apartment, but that was real. It was annoying, but I listened to this podcast today, and she helped me reframe something I've been dealing with for a little bit, which was that discipline is not this like negative like thing that we all like associate with it. Discipline is just remembering what you want. Let that sink in, girls. It's just remembering what you want. And so for me, I know I want to keep the promise to myself that I'm gonna do 100 days of wellness starting tomorrow. I want to remind myself like what makes me feel good, and how when I woke up this morning, like how that felt, and how it wasn't great to like go to bed not knowing exactly what I was gonna do the next day, and that type of thing. And so I just kept that in mind tonight when I was like having trouble peeling myself away from my phone, and I was like, you gotta remember what you want, period. So that is what we're doing. I am making a, oh my god, you guys are gonna love this. You're gonna love it. So first of all, new mugs from CB2. So I take a lot of supplements at night. This is my nighttime supplements drawer. And so most of them are in my pill container. But tonight I'm gonna take some of my Beam Dream stuff. This'll knock you out, babes. It'll knock you out, babes. So you just do one scoop, and it has CBD. It tastes like hot chocolate. Like I would literally just drink it for taste, honestly. And it has, let me go through all of my symptoms, lol. It has a lot in it. Oh, CBD, reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, and melatonin, which are like the perfect cocktail. Like all of those things are what help you sleep super, super well. If you also have trouble sleeping, some other things I have in here that I do is these Ollie sleep vitamins. They're not super intense with the melatonin, and it also has L-theanine, which is really good for sleep. And then I also, of course, the classic calm powder. I also like to drink this before going to sleep. I think it's really good. That's something I've been doing my whole life, but that was also something that like it stagnated for me, and when I was having trouble sleeping a few weeks back, it was not really helping. So the Beam Dream is definitely the most reliable, and it tastes so good. It honestly feels like a treat before going to sleep. And I often do my like drinks like this in a little bit less water than you're supposed to. Like I don't do the I don't do the full 8 ounces because I personally don't like to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I usually do anyway, but so I probably do like 4 to 6 ounces of water. But got that all ready to go, and then after I drink that, I will brush my teeth and get in bed. But let's do our supplements now. I don't know, do you guys want me to do like a full supplements breakdown and tell, oh no, I gotta get a new fish oil. Do you want me to like tell you what I'm taking and not taking, like why I do what I do? Because, I don't know, I feel like it could be really boring because it's a very long list, but let me get my water bottle. Really out of water, that's so annoying, but whatever. And also, another thing is I got acupuncture last week, and it was great. I actually really liked it. Shout out to Chinese medicine. And they gave me ashwagandha to start taking in my nighttime supplements, and so I'm excited about that. They're like, this is going to be so good for your stress, and I was like, good, because I need it. But I really want to work with like a good, super clean vitamin company, because I'm taking all these vitamins, but they're all from like different places, and I don't know how clean they are. I don't know if I can trust everything. I'm still taking them because I think something's better than nothing, but I'm manifesting that. These are gummies for your hair. Let's do the final night moment, the little things I do to sleep well. Okay, first night routine hack. We'll make this like a little hack session of the video. Do you see how like lovely this bathroom is right here? Now it doesn't overpower you or anything. Yeah, the salt rock lamp as a nightlight in your bathroom, major K. Period. Okay, humidifier. My humidifier is from Canopy. I like to fill her up at night. This is especially good in the winter for your skin. And if you get lash extensions, it helps your lash extensions last longer. I am also doing some lavender essential oil in my diffuser because that's just nice. And then I also like to put a little bit of it on my wrist just to like calm me down. Oh, beautiful. Clear reason. This is the vibe. So, final little things that we have here are my Superhuman app, which is a meditation app, and I like to just like leave it open sitting here in case I want to listen to anything while I sleep. There's a book under here. I don't want to grab it because I don't have enough hands. And then this is my little hatch, and what I really like about it is that You can do sounds with it, you can do light. So I like the red light for sleeping. That's supposed to promote melatonin production. I have my Dyson, so I've had this for a long time. I got it secondhand, and I love it because it's an air purifier and a heater and a fan all in one. So I do it like this, and like I just have it going at night because sometimes my AC in the winter like is just not good, and I like to sleep super, super cold. You're supposed to sleep at like 63 degrees. Then I'll play my little rain sounds, my little drink. The vibes are excellent. And of course, I'll put on lotion on my hands and feet before I go to sleep. I like to do that. But that is my little night routine. So now I'm going to read for a little bit. It got a little late, but my friend was texting me. She needed guidance. So I was chatting with her for a little bit. So I'll probably push my wake up to 5:30 instead of 5, which is completely fine with me. Yeah, I'm also going to put on my Laneige lip mask. This is the vanilla one. So good. But that is all. Also, I do all of this in my robe. I've talked about this before, but honestly, guys, I think the whole point of this entire like evening routine, and let me turn this fan off so it's not too loud, but is it doesn't really matter what you do every night to turn off. It's the fact that you do it that matters. Like, I personally feel as though it doesn't matter whether I'm drinking like this specific drink or not. It doesn't matter what book I'm reading. It doesn't matter like when I decide to turn off. It's the fact that I make that decision and that I do it consistently. So then things like filling up my humidifier water before I go to sleep and putting on the lavender essential oil, like those things become associated with bedtime, and that helps you sleep better and that helps you turn off. So whatever it is, as long as it's ritualized and you do it consistently, that's when you start to see results and you start to really associate that with rest and relaxation. And that's why I created a robe business, is because I personally felt like I was my most relaxed and luxurious self when I was sitting at home in a robe. So that's why I feel so like excited. That's why I made these ones. So if you want yours, you already know, it'll be linked down below. But I just think that it doesn't have to be a robe even. You could be someone who loves wearing pajamas, and you could also be someone who like, I don't know, like has to watch like 3 episodes of television before they go to sleep. But find the things that help you feel your best and do them consistently, and that's the best way to build a good evening routine. So this has been fun. I love doing this vlog style, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stutter till I